Kia ora, I'm exploring a pretty interesting place today. This is the Bannockburn Sluicings, which is an area in central Otago that's been sluice mined, where you try and wash away as much of the soil as possible to try and find gold. And this was a common practice around the late 1800s. And what you're left with is this highly modified sort of Grand Canyon on a small scale sort of place. One thing sluicing does do though is it heavily changes your soils, because you end up washing away all your topsoil. What's left behind is a pretty tough place for plants to grow. On top of that, you can permanently change the water regime of a place as well, making it even harder, especially in a spot like this, which is already very dry. So what you're left with is quite weedy, which is a shame. Things like briar rose, things like this broom, things like Californian silk poppy, and even stuff like this wild thyme just here. It's a bit of a remarkable but terrifying testament to just how well these introduced plants will colonize new areas. However, a keen eye will spot some very special plants hanging on in this place, including this one here. This is Melasitis alpinus, a mahoi species that is sometimes known as the porcupine shrub. And I mean, look at it, you can see why. As things eat it like rabbits, as the wind hammers it, it just gets tighter and tighter and tougher, meaning it can survive in these incredibly tough places, all by tucking its tiny leaves behind a barrier of sharp spines and twigs. They're also just fantastic places for lizards to hide, because it's kind of like a little protective castle for them. Here's another really special one. This one is sometimes known as the golden scabweed, Rallia australis, a type of native daisy, and you can see they grow just so close to the ground, hugging it like a little cushion. And these yellow bits are the tiny little flowers. Because they have this such tight, compact form, it helps protect them from drying out, from weather, and even sometimes they can support other plants to grow in them by holding in moisture. It's so nice to know that even in this super dry, harsh, heavily modified environment, that there are some special native plants that are managing to carve out an existence here.